It's my 10-month update video. I've been on my weight loss journey for 10 full months, intentionally cultivating habits, slow and steady progress, and this month I hit 2 big milestones. I also feel like I've struggled a lot this month. Emotionally, with stress, with boundaries, with so many things. I have been so stressed out this month, and I think the next couple months it's just gonna get more and more stressful. And I'm in my feelings. I'm feeling stressed. Very stressed. So stressed and blessed, but stressed. If you didn't know, I'm April Lauren, and I'm on a journey to lose a bunch of weight. That number was 200 pounds. Now I'm on a journey to lose 150 pounds, and every 50 pounds I'll go ahead and lower that down. So I'm excited to be on this second 50 pounds. I got a lot to share. Let's just The month of April brought about 2 huge milestones. First, I hit 50 pounds down. Second, I made it out of the 300s. Slow and steady wins the race, but the cool thing is, weight loss isn't a race, and no matter how long it takes, losing the weight is winning. This month, I started noticing so many wonderful non-scale victories. It's funny how it just creeps up on you. I no longer worry if I'll fit in a booth. I just slide right in. I don't struggle to put my shoes on. I just put them on. I don't know exactly when it happened, but this month I noticed. I don't have to have the seat all the way back in my car. If you didn't know, I'm only 5'2". I was driving with my toes on the pedal. Now, full foot. I have to walk my daily path twice to get 45 minutes in. I'm down a shoe size. While far from perfect, my journey has been consistent. While I don't have all of the habits I would like to be in the practice of, I have built several amazing, healthy, sustainable habits, and they carry me. They carry me when I'm down and feeling emotional, all in my feelings. My healthy habits carry me when I'm feeling down, when I'm feeling stressed, when I'm feeling angry or sad or happy or excited. My healthy habits propel me forward. This month started at a high point. I was feeling amazing. I was watching spring rise from the dreary winter, and I was just elated. There were so many magical moments. But I have to warn you, I'm not feeling my brightest. And I feel like I've been on a slow decline since about mid-month. So buckle up and let's talk about April. The month, not me, but me too. This month has been stressful. I have not done well at managing my time, and I haven't been sleeping that much, and I feel like that has affected my overall well-being. I am very stressed. We have big changes coming up. We are moving, and it will happen sometime this summer. My husband is in the process. He's still in school wrapping it up, and I feel like every day that passes, the stress of an impending move intensifies. And not only that, I have such a great friendship with my friend Deanna. I love where we live. There's so much that I love here, and there's a sadness to it, and then there's a stress, and I feel like when I'm stressed, my body tends to hold on to things more. The month of April, as I've already shared, was very all over the place for me, like emotionally and with my stress. And I think what has exacerbated or made worse that stress is my sleep. With that being in mind, I also have felt more exhausted. I feel like the level of effort I have given everything that I do is significantly less than it was in March. So, and I think that it's okay. Like, it's okay that I don't feel like I was giving like zero effort, but I'm like, you know, I'm passing all of my sections. So I do still feel like with fitness, I have like, I'm giving myself an A, stress not giving enough. And I think I still am giving enough to where I think I've just hit that level of fitness in my journey where I'm not gonna like blow records. So for my 1 mile, well, and we'll go over the numbers later, but for fitness, I'm gonna give myself an A. For food, I'm gonna give myself a B. I just hate, like, I think it's because it adds more stress to me, and it is the make it or break it for weight loss. Like, in the kitchen, that is the make it or break it. And it just stresses me out. I don't enjoy it, and I need to work on that. And I don't know what to tweak with myself to start changing that. And my hope is that how I've been doing everything slow and steady, and I keep making incremental changes, which does improve it, makes it better. It makes me able to be successful with it. I'm not having, you know, it's better. I didn't binge. I could have. Like, I would say that this is the first time since I started my journey that I legit felt it. Now, so I feel like I've improved my mindset towards food at this point in my journey quite a bit, but I still just don't, it's not something I enjoy, and maybe it never will be, and maybe that's fine. I don't know. But a B to wrap it up for the food. The habits and things, we're gonna go C. So that's my grades for April, and we will talk my goals for May in just a minute. You have a sponsor for today's video, so let's talk about today's sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by HelloFresh. Thanks HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. One thing that does motivate me to get in the kitchen with a brighter attitude is HelloFresh. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit. I love that HelloFresh is flexible and fits our lifestyle. Right now we both have a ton on our plate. HelloFresh makes it more feasible to still have a healthy home-cooked meal on our table. It's also easy to change your delivery days, food preferences, or skip a week whenever you need. HelloFresh recipes are so delicious. And they make healthy living easier with low-cal, carb-smart, vegetarian, and pescatarian options. Y'all know I'm boring. I meal prep the same things every week, so HelloFresh breaks up the monotony and gives us something to look forward to. Also, I love that HelloFresh donated over 4 million meals to charity in 2020. Giving back is so important. As I've shared, I'm overstressed right now. HelloFresh cuts out stressful meal planning and prepping, and it saves time. It lets us enjoy dinner together in about 30 minutes. The hubs and I have been breaking it up to where I do the prep and he cooks everything. It's been awesome. Go to HelloFresh.com and use code 12April to get 12 free meals, including free shipping. Again, go to HelloFresh.com and use code 12April to get 12 free meals, including free shipping. All right, beautiful people, it is time for the weigh-in Wednesday portion of today's video. This I am blown away by. I also am happy because I feel like I know my body. So I had the 1 pound loss, and then I had another 1 pound loss, and I was feeling down. I'm like, what is going on? And then I had the 0. And I know my body's just under a lot of, like, I've been very stressed. I've been very, very stressed, as I've said. And so my body tends to hold on. But I think my body finally released what it had been holding on to, because I haven't done anything different. But this week I lost 3.8 pounds. So I am down to 297.2 pounds. And I am just relieved. I feel relieved. I feel relieved that even when my body holds on, eventually it's going to let go. If I just continue forward and I continue doing the things, if I continue with my habits, if I continue without falling back, and even if I fall back, if I just continue forward, that my body is going to do the right thing. My body is going to do what science says it should do and lose the weight. If I am burning more calories than I am consuming, then I will lose weight. And that just, slow as it may be, it's happening every week, and I'm just thrilled. Milestones. I'm so excited to be under 300 pounds. I'm so excited to be over 50 pounds down. I'm so happy that it's taking so long. My weight loss is painfully slow. Having this foundational, like these habits, like I've built this foundation. I don't feel myself I don't feel myself slipping and falling down a mountain, because while, you know, maybe I'm on a climb, I have that foundation. I don't know how to describe it other than that. Like, I just feel relieved. Anyway, let's go ahead and do the monthly comparisons, and see you in a second. Here's the deal. I have lost over 50 pounds. That's a lot of weight. I still have 150 pounds to go. It's pretty crazy to think about, but I'm nowhere close to my goal. However, when I think about how far I've come and how my non-scale victories, I'm just amazed and I'm happy. So on the left here, you have my very first photos. I was getting ready to start my weight loss journey. And then on the right, you have the end of the first month. And in the center, you have this month. There is so much change and ease of movement. And the swelling in my body has gone down. I can stand on 2 feet at one time. I don't have to lean my weight on one side or the other. There's just so many changes. Now, I do not believe I have shared this photo on the left before. I think I took quite a few. I found them randomly in my phone and I didn't realize I had them. So these photos are from a week and a half, 2 weeks into my journey. So yeah, I just had them, I guess, for the future, which it's the future. And I feel like this shows the best. So my husband's always telling me that he can see the biggest difference he can see is in my arms. And until I saw this picture, I really didn't see it, but it's pretty crazy. I mean, really, it's just everywhere. I've lost everywhere. Look how tiny my feet look on the picture on the left and how big my feet look now. And it's not because my feet have changed length. It's because the rest of me is smaller, so my feet look does that make sense? And here you have all the side views from the end of the first month until now, and I just think it's pretty crazy. The changes in my body are pretty crazy, and I do feel this month, I feel saggy. Last month, I was still losing and I didn't feel like anything was saggy. This month, I'm starting to see where I'm going to have some loose skin, which is interesting and weird because I still have a lot of fat in those areas, but I'm oh, that's interesting. So I don't know how to explain it other than saggy. I do love that I can see my arms they're smaller. They're so much smaller, like I was just saying before. But even last month to this month, I feel like there's quite a bit of change in my arms, and that makes me really happy. I think it's interesting. I feel like I lose weight in sections, but all over. I don't know if that makes any sense. It's I'm kind of losing everywhere, but it's there's a little vacuum. It's vacuuming fat out of different areas of my body, and then it gets done, and it's everywhere's done, and then it's time to start the process over. It's weird. And then I feel from the front, the biggest difference in a positive way to me is I feel I'm getting so much more definition in my neck. It's I'm uncovering my neck, which is crazy to think about. And I also I just feel I'm losing some of the roundness. I'm still quite round, but I'm starting to feel it be more upright and less just a blob. So that's exciting. It's exciting stuff. I love all of the changes I see. I'm so proud, and it's slow, it's incremental. Sometimes I wish it was faster, but at the same time, I was thinking about this. I'm man, this last 10 months has really been enjoyable. I have liked my life. Of course, I have bad days. I'm having a bad few weeks right now, but overwhelmingly, I like my life. I never thought that I could love myself the size that I am, and I do. And I'm man, I'm just going to be even that much more happy. If I continue at this pace in another 10 months, it's just going to be amazing. And so I'm so happy. I'm excited, and I'm definitely continuing at this pace. I also wonder if the more weight I lose, the faster I'm going to be able to lose it. I know that sounds contradictory to what a lot of people experience, but I think because I'm losing so slow, I'm not losing muscle, I'm not losing any strength, but I am losing weight. So I feel I'm freeing my ability to move better, to move more efficiently and better. And as that happens, I feel like I'll lose more weight. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that my weight loss journey will speed up, and I think that will be why. Here are my measurements this month. I do measure myself, so there's some room for error here, I think. I am considering going to and getting a bod pod thing done. They probably don't measure you there either, but I just think it would be really cool to do a bod pod, and I've been thinking like that for 300 pounds that would be a fun thing to do, and then to make a video and go over it with you guys. This month is just so busy, so if I don't do it this month, I might do it next month. Not I might. I'm going to do it. It'll either be this month or next month. But so my highest weight was 352.8. My current weight is 297.2, and that is 55.6 pounds down. I've lost a total of 25.21 kilograms and 3.97 stone. So my 1 mile for time this month, we already talked about. I came in at 19 minutes and 22 seconds. I will put a tag to the video if you want to watch the full video about it. And it was a good run. Not quite the 30-second improvement I was hoping for, but 25 seconds. So it was an improvement, and I was pushing myself really hard. So I'm very proud of that. And then Kettle Hill, I also pushed myself insanely hard. I had doubts that I was going to beat my time from last month. Yenna had a ridiculous improvement over any time that she's done it. I can't remember exactly what her time, but I think her time was like 11 minutes and something. And that really lit a fire under my butt and forced me to like do better, I think. So I was 13 minutes and 40 seconds, which was a 26-second improvement. Again, not the 30 seconds I was hoping for, but I'll take it. Now, lastly, and I say lastly because this month I have not done cycling for time yet, and I don't think I'm going to. I probably will do it soon, but I also have been contemplating not doing all of these, since I keep adding points of measure, not doing all of them every month and kind of staggering them. So we'll see. So lastly, 3 miles for time. This is the one I am most proud of, most excited about. I did 3 miles in 58 minutes and 57 seconds. I was getting it. That was a 4 minute and 7 second improvement over last month. And I was so happy. It's my favorite non-scale victory this month as far as the fitness points of measure go. So fitness. For fitness, I have adjusted my goals. One of my goals is 10K steps a day. One of my goals is to shorten my mile by a solid minute. Kettle Hill, I'm sticking at that less than 30 seconds. Not less than 30 seconds, but I would like to improve my Kettle Hill time by 30 seconds. And then I am undecided if I will do a 10 mile for time next month. And let's see, I want to go on a hike. I want to hike Hahatonka, and I want to do 3 miles in under 55 minutes. That is my goal for this month. So that's my fitness. And then for food, I want to continue to eat around 2,000 calories, I think. So 18 to 2,000 calories a day. That's still working for me. It's slow. Maybe I should lower it. Maybe I should raise it. Right now I'm committing to staying the course. So 1,800 to 2,000 calories a day. That's what I'm staying. And we'll just see. Like, I was more apt to work towards changing it before this week's loss. So when I had the 1 pound and then the 1 pound and then the 0, I was like, okay, we're probably gonna have to change something. But now I'm like, okay, it's stress, simmer down. It's gonna be okay. Let's continue forward. Changing the routines category to just other. It's my other category. So my goals are to complete 75 hard. I want to work on managing my stress better. I want to meditate for 10 minutes or just have quiet time. I mean, I'm saying meditate, but really I just want to take 10 minutes. I don't want to necessarily, this isn't like my walking time. It's just 10 minutes where I intentionally just don't engage with my thoughts. I don't know how to describe it other than that, but that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm hoping that that will just ease me into a break from myself a little bit, and just to help me be a little bit more centered. I want to continue my scripture study and other things as well. I am giving up on a sleep routine this month. Well, I'll come back to that next month. I've decided I really want to work on boundary setting. I've been reading this book right here, Set Boundaries, Find Peace, and I've come to understand I am not good at setting boundaries. And I think I already knew that, but I also was confused because I feel like I have a healthy level of respect for boundaries. And so I just thought that I had good boundaries, but I don't. So I'm gonna be working on my boundaries. And last but not least, it's kind of like a TBD. It's not really to be determined because there's other things that I have, other goals that I have, and I'm just gonna have to share them at a later date. And that later date might be next month when I'm like, these were my goals. So I'm excited. I'm excited for this next month. I'm anxious, as I said, really the next several months. This specific month, I think, is a chance for me to settle myself. Like, I'm so stressed out. I have so much anxiety, and I am having a lot more bad days than usual where I just am not excited. And I want that to change. So I have an opportunity to work on my stress, work on meditation, work on prayers and scripture study, work on boundaries, and I think it's gonna be a good month. I think it's gonna be a good month. So I would love to know how your month was. Please comment down below. Let me know. Did you have a good month this month? I hope so. I hope you did. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you for carrying me through part of my journey. Your love and support throughout my journey, it adds a whole nother element. The encouragement that I get gives me a cushion to lean on when it's hard. And when I don't have the strength, it gives me strength. Like, your love and support strengthens me, and I'm so grateful for it. I'm so grateful for you, and I hope that I help you in the way that your sweet comments help me and brighten my day. And thank you for being here. I love you so much. I'm excited to continue to share my journey with you, and subscribe if you're new here and you'd like to see more of my journey. Ding the bell so you'll be notified. I love you so much, and I hope that you have the best month, and I'll see you next time.